Hey YouTubers, Bud Light here, bringing a little bit of light to the financial world of darkness. This is going to be a little different video today. We're going to be doing a burn on about 57 acres. It's going to be a small burn. This is with the North Central Range Improvement Association. We're a prescribed burn association here in the state of Oklahoma, which has about 23 or 25 prescribed burn associations. And I'm the secretary of this group. I'm one of the trainers and the teachers for how to do prescribe and control fire on your property. But we're here with a group of volunteers, and that's what it is that we go ahead and we burn properties. And it's a very good conservational method, but I'm going to come with you with a side hustle after we're done with this. But stay back, watch how we burn. We're going to talk about fire breaks, and we got our machines back here, and we're going to see how it goes. All right, here we go. All right, so here we're getting our drip torches ready. Christian, explain what you're mixing there on that.
So we're mixing some gas and diesel. We usually do about 50-50 gas diesel into the drip torches. So that's what we're doing right now, and just getting all the curlicues and the spouts ready for the burn today. All
right, so you'll see this is a drip torch. This is what the forestry department uses. That's what we use here on the Prescribed Burn Association and everything. You'll see that curlicue. That just helps, what would you say that does? Help regulate the way the fuel comes out?
Yes, there's some oxygen that's trapped in there, so then the flame can't travel into the can and explode in your hands.
Okay, well there you go. We don't want these things exploding. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's, we'll go out here and see what a fire break is. All right, now this is the piece of property that we're going to be burning today, and it's doesn't have a whole lot of trees on it. We got one little cedar way out there in the center, and we're going to do just a small acreage, about 56 acres here, and we're surrounded by short grass, so we don't have to worry about a whole lot of any fires. We got a wheat field over here that's in full green, so this is going to be a very easy burn today. Probably take about 25-30 minutes at the most. We got about a 7 to 9 mile per hour wind. Our relative humidity's around about 54 to 57%, so it's really great burning weather. I wanted to show you that this is a fire break, and this is what we require all the people that come to us that want to burn. They have to build a fire break. Now this one is pretty simple. It's just a mowed line around this property. It's about 30 feet wide. And we do that so we don't have to have fire escape. So what we'll do is we'll set a backfire first, and then we'll go up, if you see my finger, way up to that side and set a head fire, and this will all burn off in probably about 20 minutes. So it makes it very easy. This is very good for the gram. He's going to be getting up his summer grasses and forbs. It gets rid of a lot of the woody invasive species. And so this is a good conservational video. I'll show you at the end how you can do this as a side hustle. So stay tuned. All right, we got a little flame going here. And then he's going to stick this on there. So we got some good dry native blue stem and some buffalo grass going here. And we're in the smoke. So we're getting ready to start the backfire, people. And then we have our backup person over here that's going to be on our water wagon. And so there's pictures of starting low flames, but we got some good flames going over there. The short grass we have just creeping along. So this is our water wagon. This is one of several that we have. But this is a company here in Oklahoma, makes this water sprayer for us. And you can get a good deal, about $2,600. That's what he does. If you're part of the association, they're usually about 5,000, but of course we have ordered about 50 of them. But, all right, so this is how it goes. So what you'll do is you'll just follow along behind him to make sure we don't have any go across the mow line. On switch. Okay. And it should start. And then just All right, so we got our backfire started, ladies and gentlemen. This is all there is to it. Nothing to panic about, nothing to be scared about. Pretty smoky. And it's going to get up there pretty good high. And we have, if you see, we have good smoke disbursement. We have about a 7 to 9 mile per hour wind. Our humidity did come down to about 34 to 35% in just that short amount of time. So that is what shows you how fast your weather can change on you. But because we had a fire plan on this, a written fire plan, we go through a lesson at the beginning of each fire with everybody, so everybody knows what they're doing, where they're supposed to be, and what to expect. So it's pretty simple. This will just start backfiring a little bit, and you can see you have this blackened ash, very nutritious organic compound for the soil. This will bring back this native grass. This native grass that you see right now is very mature. If they're going to run cattle in here, they don't like to eat that hard mature stuff. This will come back nice, fresh, and green, and he'll be able to run a lot of cattle in here on this here in about 2 to 3 weeks once it grows back. So there we go. Now we got some fire going, folks. So now this is looking good, looking good. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very smoky. So, but that's part of it. This will clear your lungs out. So you see that coming out of that drip torch? He's just going to walk along there. I'm going to flip it around. And then we get some good fire going behind him. We just make a line across here, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Just falling behind him. It's a little bit warm back here. All right, so we teach this to many, many people. They come in from all across the nation, and we teach them how to do proper burning of pastures and fields, forest land, you name it. Well, we've pretty much have done it all. Have we ever had any escape and get away? Yes. So out of, I think out of the 2,000 fires that we have done, we've had 2 escapes. And the biggest on that has been 60 acres that was burned. The other one was about 10 to 12. Other than that, we're pretty safe. Well, we are safe. That's the name of the game. And it is a safe way to do range management and land management. You can do this on your own property. Even if you're have a small little yard, it would be great to have it burn. Fire does phenomenal for your grasses and everything. Now, of course, you'd have to get permission from your local council or city or something like that if you're inside city limits. What we do here in the state of Oklahoma, we have a law that's called you have the right to burn. So anybody can burn anytime, anywhere, unless you're under a burn ban. Then you're not allowed to, which happened a lot this past year. We were under a burn ban. Now we are exempt from that burn ban, but just to keep peace and not make everybody mad, we don't burn during a burn ban. But we don't have a burn ban right now. This is our first burn of this year. We normally teach to try to do a lot of summer burns because it's safer. Your flame heights are a whole lot less than right now. This is still kind of in the dry winter months. So we have real high flame heights on this stuff. But that's what it looks like, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the top of where we're going to be starting the head fire. But right now, this is what we call a flanking fire. And you can see down through here, you can see our fire break between the other property and whenever the smoke clears out a little bit. And we did what's called a flanking fire up from the north to the south, because we have a north, from the south to the north, because we have a north wind. And now we're just waiting for our other crew that's on the other side of that pasture to get up to the northeast corner, and then we're going to set a head fire, and that will just whoosh through there in probably about 5 to 7 minutes. It'll go through that whole property. But this is part of it. You just got to make sure you get your flanks burned in, your backfire burned in, so you can set the head fire and you don't have to worry about anything, and everybody can go home once that's done and don't have to worry about any flare-ups down the road. All right, you can see I got my guys going, starting the head fire here. So it's going to be going up real nice here. So he just started at this corner. The other group's starting at the other corner. They'll meet in the middle, and we'll have us a nice, good fire going here. So you see how we got all nice and black over here? So that's going to prevent any fire from slipping out of our burn unit. And we went along and kicked all the cow turds back in. And so we don't have any anything that reignites later after we're gone. But you can see how fast that goes across there. And that's just with about a 9 mile to 10 mile per hour wind. So it's going to go pretty quick. This is one of the banes of doing controlled burn, is that your cow chips, cow turds, they'll catch on fire and this thing will burn and smoke for 3 to 4 days. So what we got to do is we got to come along here and we kick those back into the burn unit. Just like that. So here's another one smoking. And that way you don't have to worry about any fire. So somebody walks up and down this line and kicks the cow turds back into the burn unit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been 4.5 minutes. We set the head fire, and look at that, cleared off. It's all the way to the other end now. We have a few little spot fires that we have to go out and set. But here's what I was going to talk about on the side hustle. You see this little burnt up cedar tree? Your side hustle idea, ladies and gentlemen. Back on some of the other videos I talked about, we said about the farmers needing their cedars cut down. Well, if you see somebody in your area who has done a burn, you can kind of see through here little bitty trees that are out there. Well, if this gentleman was going to cut this pasture for hay, which I doubt he does, it's pretty rough, but these still need to be clipped. Even though they're dead now from the fire, they're just standing skeletons. So you can come along on your side hustle, come out here with the chainsaw or even with a pair of clippers, and you can come and help clean up a gentleman's field. So this is the side hustle idea, along with giving you a little background on some how to do burning and fire, using fire productively and in a conservative manner. So this is what it should look like, everybody. Once it's all done, nice good lay of ash over the ground, getting a lot of potash back into the soil. They're going along just setting a few little spot fires on where the head fire didn't get, just spots here and there. And that's the way you do. You just go in and clean it up that way. And that will probably end this video. And just wanted you guys to see this. And hopefully you enjoy it. And if you have questions about this, leave it in the comments below. We teach this and we train a lot of people across the country on how to do these fires. So this is Bud Light. We're out, and go out and crush it, everybody. It never does fail, ladies and gentlemen. You do have once in a while the protesters come out. Protesters come out and give us all kinds of crap. Not really, that's Grady. He's one of our senior burn trainers and teachers, and he's a great guy. So thanks, Grady.